Welcome to the Tim Booker channel, Wisdom of Virtue broadcast. Wishing you a pleasant listening experience. Today, I will be interpreting a book for you titled Elon Musk, a biography. From any perspective, Elon Musk is a complex individual. As a successful person, his identity is multifaceted. He emerged from Silicon Valley as an innovator, became the world's wealthiest individual, and is a member of the National Academy of Engineering. Occasionally, he even dabbles in internet fame due to his unconventional behavior. As an entrepreneur, his companies are also intricate. He has Tesla, a manufacturer of electric cars, SpaceX, a rocket research company, Neuralink, a company researching brain-computer interfaces, and even a company called The Boring Company, dedicated to high-speed rail technology. He is also a co-founder of the artificial intelligence company OpenAI. In 2023, he acquired Twitter and turned it into his private venture. As an individual, his personality is equally complex. His own brother, his first business partner, once said, "I love my brother very much, but working with him is really challenging." Even Bill Gates was attracted to what Musk was doing and wanted to be friends, but couldn't tolerate his personality, leading to a falling out. In summary, Musk is a person who is difficult to summarize from various angles. He possesses extremely unique strengths and equally extreme weaknesses. Sometimes people view his actions as eccentric or even crazy, while at other times, he genuinely makes history and changes the world. So, how did Musk become Musk? Where does this contradictory personality come from? If you follow the news, you might think that Musk often makes strange decisions on a whim. However, if you delve into his life's journey, you'll discover that many things are interconnected. For example, when Musk changed the name of Twitter to X after acquiring it, people might have thought he was just being eccentric. However, if you examine Musk's entrepreneurial history, you'll find it's not so surprising. You may know that Musk founded the internet payment platform PayPal, which was originally called X.com. When he made money from PayPal and shifted his focus to space exploration, he founded SpaceX, again with an X. Although Musk is a co-founder of OpenAI, he had his ideas about artificial intelligence and founded his own AI company called X.AI. When you consider this pattern, Musk's decision to rename Twitter as X doesn't seem odd at all. This is just a minor example, but it demonstrates that even complex individuals like Musk have patterns in their life journeys, like finding puzzle pieces that ultimately form the complex person we know today. Today, I will interpret the book Elon Musk, a biography, for you. It can help us trace Musk's life journey and understand how he became who he is. The author of this book is the renowned biographer Walter Isaacson. His previous works include the globally acclaimed biography of Steve Jobs, as well as biographies of Henry Kissinger, Benjamin Franklin, Leonardo da Vinci, and Albert Einstein. If you were to rank the influence of global biographers, Isaacson would undoubtedly be at the top. For this biography, Isaacson tracked and interviewed Musk for over 2 years, participating in various significant events in his life and career. Isaacson not only interviewed Musk's closest family members, friends, and colleagues but also people who had intense conflicts with Musk, including his father, former partners, former colleagues, and competitors. This is not a biography that simply praises or mythologizes Musk, it strives to present an objective and unfiltered view of Musk. The book is rich in details about Musk's life. To help you quickly understand this book in about 20 minutes, I would like to present it in the following way. As we mentioned earlier, Musk is a complex individual, but we can identify patterns in his life journey, like finding puzzle pieces that form the complex Musk we know today. Next, I will introduce you to the 3 most important puzzle pieces in Musk's life. The first puzzle piece is Musk's childhood, which was marked by contradictions. On one hand, Musk displayed genius-level intelligence from a very young age and was seen as an extraordinary child. For example, Musk's mother, Mae Musk, mentioned in her autobiography, A Woman Makes a Plan, that Elon was always interested in reading and could finish 2 books in a single day during weekends. She attributed his love for reading to the fact that Elon started reading early, and unlike other children, he retained everything he read. Musk could even recall details from encyclopedias. His family considered him a genius. However, on the other hand, Musk's childhood was also marred by unfortunate experiences. Musk struggled with social interactions and had difficulty making friends. He mentioned that he used to take people's words literally, and it was through reading that he began to understand that people often say things they don't mean. For a long time, Musk was the youngest and smallest student in school and had trouble making friends. He was even bullied and physically attacked at school. There was an incident where he was beaten so severely that his head swelled like a meatball, and he had to spend a week in the hospital. Even decades later, he had to undergo corrective surgery to repair the internal tissues of his nose due to the injuries sustained during his youth. However, these physical pains were dwarfed by the impact of his father on his life. Following a severe domestic violence incident, Musk's parents divorced when he was 10 years old. Musk moved in with his father at that point, a decision that would become one of his biggest regrets in life. Elon Musk exhibits many contradictory traits. He is both rogue and charismatic, combining the meticulous logic of an engineer with the fantastical imaginings of a dreamer. However, for young Musk, the most damning contradiction was his father's lack of empathy. The incident when Musk was brutally beaten by bullies at school was made worse by his father, who surprisingly sided with the aggressors upon his return from the hospital. He endured a severe scolding from his enraged father, leaving him feeling utterly worthless. From the age of 10 until 17, Musk's 7 years with his father were like opening a box of surprises. He could never predict when his father would be sunny and cheerful or when he would become dark and malicious. The transition between good and bad could occur in an instant. Although Musk rarely spoke about his father in adulthood, it was evident that his influence lasted a lifetime. In the book, there's a detail that highlights this impact. Musk, as a wealthy individual, used to send money to his father as financial support each month. However, if he saw his father giving interviews to reporters, claiming to have played a significant role in Musk's success, he would reduce his father's financial support. This childhood experience profoundly influenced Musk's approach to life and his personality. In the book, Musk's ex-wife, in conversations with Isaacson, revealed that they had a code between them. If she ever told Musk that he was becoming more like his father, it was a warning sign that he was heading into dark territory. Musk himself had reflected on his personality. He wondered why he enjoyed provoking dramatic conflicts and stated that he needed to change his mindset. He recognized that he couldn't constantly be in crisis mode. In the book, Isaacson even speculates that Musk's fervor to acquire Twitter may not have been solely for business reasons but to compensate for the shortcomings of his childhood. Over the years, whenever he felt threatened or cornered, Musk would recall the terror of being bullied on the playground. Now, he had the opportunity to dominate the entire playground. This helps us understand the second puzzle piece of Musk, his engineering mindset. During his university years, Musk initially studied at Queen's University in Canada. However, he had an opportunity to intern in the finance sector but found the experience unsatisfying. He couldn't adapt to the banking work culture and thinking style. Fortunately, Musk transferred to the University of Pennsylvania, an Ivy League institution, and found himself at a crossroads. He had two prominent career paths: finance on Wall Street or technology in Silicon Valley. Musk had little interest in finance and instead looked for internship opportunities in Silicon Valley. During his junior year, Musk worked 2 jobs simultaneously in Silicon Valley. By day, he worked at a research institute, focusing on supercapacitors, a device that could provide power for electric cars and space weaponry. By night, he worked at a gaming company, solving programming challenges. While computer science was on the rise, many engineers in Silicon Valley preferred software over hardware, considering coding more advanced than soldering circuit boards. Musk was different. He enjoyed both hardware and software, evident in his dual internships. Both jobs made him happy. His work at the gaming company revealed his talent for game development, although he didn't have much passion for it. Instead, he became an avid gamer. His daytime work in the Research Institute, in 1994, sowed the seeds for his later interest in electric vehicles, even though his original plan was to complete his undergraduate degree at the University of Pennsylvania and pursue graduate studies in materials science to further research supercapacitors for electric vehicles. However, upon discovering an entrepreneurial opportunity in Silicon Valley, Musk made a bold decision to become an entrepreneur, setting aside his academic plans. Although Musk's time at the University of Pennsylvania and his internships in Silicon Valley added up to only a year, it had a profound impact on him. Musk never truly saw himself as a businessman, he always felt he was an engineer at heart. The book is filled with details that support this view. For example, when Isaacson met Musk in September 2021 at SpaceX's conference room, Musk expressed his genuine enthusiasm for working with top engineers on iterative upgrades. He stated that it excited him and made his entire brain light up, much like the excitement he feels during a national holiday celebration. However, it is worth noting that while Musk's engineering mindset is evident in his approach to problem-solving and his respect for the laws of physics, it has also set him apart from other executives when managing companies. In a meeting with Twitter executives before acquiring the company, Musk asked a series of questions that seemed to challenge them. For example, when a Twitter executive estimated that fake accounts made up about 5% of the user base, Musk immediately inquired about the methodology used to determine this number and asked for more specific figures. He also questioned the average lines of code written per day by their software engineers and why Twitter had 2,500 software engineers while Tesla's autonomous driving team had only 200. He was curious about how Twitter's annual $1 billion expenditure on servers was allocated and which features consumed the most computational time and storage space. The executive struggled to answer his questions, and Musk's demeanor left them feeling that he was attempting to negotiate a lower acquisition price through such queries. In fact, this is Musk's approach to managing companies at both Tesla and SpaceX. He cannot tolerate imprecision. Whether at Tesla or SpaceX, Musk tirelessly reiterates his algorithm during production meetings. In his view, this algorithm can enhance operational efficiency. The algorithm consists of 5 main principles. The first principle is to question every requirement. Whenever a request is made, it should be accompanied by the name of the person making the request. It shouldn't suffice to say it's a requirement from the legal department or the security department, it should specify which colleague within the department made the request. Even if the request comes from Musk himself, he encourages everyone to question it and find ways to improve it to make it less foolish. The second principle is to eliminate all parts and processes that can be removed from the requirements. Although some processes may be reintroduced later, Musk advises colleagues that the parts brought back should only account for 10% of what was initially removed. If more is added back, it indicates that the removal was not thorough enough. The third principle is to simplify and optimize. This should follow the second step, first simplifying and then optimizing. This prevents the situation where unnecessary processes are optimized. The fourth principle is to accelerate the turnover time. Every process can be sped up, but this can only happen after following the first 3 steps. The fifth principle is automation, which is the final step. Automation should follow after all requirements have been established, unnecessary parts and processes have been removed, and problems to be addressed have been identified. You see, this is Musk's mindset. Whether it's in research and development or management, to him, it's all part of a system that can be improved. Even the process of improvement is systematized by Musk. Although both Musk and Jobs are innovators, their personalities are quite different. In the book, Isaacson quotes the perspective of Larry Ellison, the founder of Oracle and a close friend of both Jobs and Musk, who also serves on the boards of Apple and Tesla. Ellison observed that while Jobs only needed to focus on design concepts and software engineering, leaving the manufacturing aspect to others, Musk took on responsibilities for manufacturing, the supply chain, and giant factories. Jobs liked to stroll through Apple's design studios but rarely visited the company's factories. In contrast, Musk spent more time on the assembly line than in the design studio. This contrast highlights Musk's engineering temperament. Helping us understand the third piece of Musk's puzzle is his vision for the future of humanity. According to Isaacson's interviews with Musk, during his youthful years of insatiable curiosity, the most influential books for him were science fiction novels. His top 3 favorites were Robert Heinlein's The Moon is a Harsh Mistress, Isaac Asimov's Foundation, and Douglas Adams' The Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy. What are these 3 novels about? The Moon is a Harsh Mistress depicts a future where the moon becomes a place of exile for criminals, managed by an artificial intelligence. When rebellion arises among the exiles, the AI ultimately sacrifices itself to save humanity. Foundation describes a future where human civilization has expanded throughout the galaxy, forming a galactic empire at its height. However, a brilliant scientist predicts a dark age lasting for 30,000 years, characterized by ignorance, barbarism, and warfare. To preserve human knowledge, he gathers the finest minds to establish a foundation on a remote planet at the edge of the galaxy. The Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy takes an entirely different spin on the idea of extraterrestrial civilizations. It imagines a galaxy teeming with various civilizations, with Earth being just an inconspicuous planet. An alien civilization decides to demolish Earth to make way for a hyperspace bypass, setting off a comical interstellar adventure. Why did I take the time to recount the plots of these 3 novels? Because they had an immensely profound impact on Musk. You'll find that almost all his grand business ambitions are influenced by the themes of these 3 novels. So, what is Musk's ultimate goal? It can be summarized in 3 sentences. 1. Enable human survival on multiple planets. 2. Ensure that artificial intelligence safeguards humanity. 3. All of this is fundamentally aimed at preserving the flame of human civilization. Let's summarize Musk's entrepreneurial journey, and you'll see that Musk is indeed using his companies step by step to realize his vision. Musk founded SpaceX because he believed that reusable rockets were a crucial factor in humanity's transition from a single-planet civilization to a multi-planet one. The establishment of Tesla focused on researching electric vehicles, while Musk's Boring Company explored new directions in high-speed transportation, all with the aim of encouraging the use of sustainable energy sources. XAI, X.com's successor, aimed to develop true artificial intelligence that could protect and serve humanity. The creation of Neuralink delved into brain-machine interfaces, providing another means for humans to avoid the potential negative impacts of malevolent artificial intelligence. Out of Musk's 6 companies, 5 are incorporated into this ultimate goal. I understand that Musk's ultimate goal may sound somewhat adolescent to us, but he has his reasons. Musk realized that technological progress is not guaranteed. People naturally assume that technology will advance automatically, but in reality, without deliberate preservation, many technologies can disappear. Knowledge of building the pyramids in ancient Egypt was eventually lost, just as the architectural techniques of ancient Rome were forgotten. In more recent history, although the United States successfully landed on the moon, subsequent space programs were halted, resulting in the loss of valuable knowledge. So, Musk believes in the need for continuous effort to preserve human knowledge. Additionally, Musk is deeply intrigued by Fermi's paradox, a concept proposed by physicist Enrico Fermi when discussing the potential existence of extraterrestrial life in the universe. In simple terms, Fermi's paradox questions why, given the high probability of other civilizations in the universe, we have not observed any signs of intelligent life. Musk's perspective is that if Earth were the only civilization in the universe, we have a profound responsibility to protect it. In his view, the best way to do this is to enable humans to live on more planets than just Earth, significantly increasing the chances of the survival and continuity of our civilization. The book quotes Musk as saying, "True milestones are few and far between. The appearance of single-celled life, the emergence of multicellular life, the differentiation of plants and animals, the transition of life from the oceans to the land, the advent of consciousness. At this scale, the next major milestone is self-evident, to make Earth life multiplanetary." Whether others agree or not, Musk genuinely believes that his mission has a legacy significance, and he has always been driven by this goal. Now that we've explored these 3 pieces of the puzzle, Musk's complexity becomes more understandable. At the end of this audio, I'd like to share with you a question that Isaacson has been contemplating. This question is not unique to this biography but was also a question that Isaacson grappled with when writing the biography of Steve Jobs. Is it necessary for Jobs to be so critical, blunt, and ruthless? Isaacson posed this question to Steve Wozniak, Apple's co-founder and Jobs' partner. Wozniak responded that if he were in charge of Apple, he would be friendlier, treating everyone at Apple like family and not immediately firing people. However, he then paused and continued, but then again, we might never have built the Macintosh. The Macintosh personal computer is renowned as one of Apple's greatest products, and its influence is still seen in Apple's excellent products today. While writing Elon Musk's biography, Isaacson was once again pondering this question. In the beginning of the book, he quotes Musk saying, "For all those who've been offended by me, I just want to say, I reinvented electric cars, and I'm sending people to Mars." Did you think I would be a chill, laid-back guy? If he were more relaxed and amiable, would he still be the person determined to send us to Mars and usher in a future world of electric vehicles? Isaacson leaves this question open, suggesting that after understanding Musk's complex life, it's up to each reader to formulate their own answer. Congratulations on completing another book. Thank you for your support and attention. Please subscribe to the Tim Booker Channel audiobook channel, like, and share with your family and friends. Wisdom is worth spreading, and together, we can create a better future. Thank you, and goodbye.